It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rebels will kick this away to start us off. From inside the 10. He stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Nice grab. It's Ferguson. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And the quarterback keeps it here. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kurt. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught on the outside. It's Baker. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the run, it's Crispin. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
for this offense. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Movement here from the tight end. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Ferguson. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. wants a run. Running back's got it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Sooners will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On first and 10, look at the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Makes a tackle into the clear. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Baker. Making people miss. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. We just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
That's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Crispin. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's taken at the 25. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner will be brought down. This offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broken tackle and produced a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator. The defensive lineman, they go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Rebels. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what what makes this receiver so special? He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Sooners.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Grab behind the line, it's Barber. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Rebels are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Well, this has proven to be a fun one, for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grinding away with their running game. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw to it behind his man. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Grabbed by the receiver.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pop over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Lets it go quickly. Picked off. A crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Grab down the middle. It's Bartlett. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They're playing hurry up, but they're already in range for a game-time field goal. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked